are back with another video, and we are going to be playing Madden 17. So basically, we're probably going to be doing this until 2 days. So let's start. Let's see. Go to the playoffs. Track is. Yeah. We're gonna make it to the playoffs anyway. But if we lose all our games, we can't make it to the playoffs. Wait, Saturday? This game's on Saturday?
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddies, girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week, working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a victory for his team? It's the Dolphins going up against the Jets. Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets.
So we'll be going to the playoffs.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory
just
last week.
Just one win. Just one win. They're not going to make it 2 wins. Week 15, let's go. Come on. Week 15. Wait.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions.
We went instead. There's 10 seconds.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jarvis Landry with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the...
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to go up top again. And got his man complete. A big play that time for the Dolphins. 47 yards. On first first down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Brandon, we're not even out of the first quarter yet. And that's his third receiving touchdown of the game. Tremendous job. And I think this might come under the heading of when someone has the hot hand, you've got to...
The field goal.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Back to throw. Being chased out left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. His tight end, Jordan Cameron. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. Looking to throw. It's caught. Cameron left side. 11 yards on the pickup. And the Dolphins are going to get a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry. Comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for the Dolphins. And even 70 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now back to throw. That's caught at the 2. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
And this is caught by Cameron for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Cameron, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Hey, look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah, because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost start for.
When I go home to the golf cart, you want to ride with me? You want to ride with me?
come the Dolphins now. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They run with Ajayi. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw two tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and they ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Dancing to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before...
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. He's going to let it go again. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
It's a gain of 7, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry joining only Gale Sayers as men with a 6-touchdown performance in a single game. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because...
And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. Room here to run. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And just like that, it's third down. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Yeah,
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got room. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
8-5 in New York. I think it said they were going to the
Now he'll
playoffs.
switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
They
And
couldn't get
stopped
him.
a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Remember how much we enjoyed watching him last week?
It's the same thing this week. Look at those numbers.
I'd hate to be a defender right now because...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clip. So now here come the Dolphins. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and
smile.
shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.
Sometimes I do play real contestants and I actually win. I remember that time I was lagging, so in chat, don't even say excuses about that because you guys can see the lag. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. tomorrow I go to the Bills.
Kick off your week by installing your game
Oh
plan.
my gosh. Okay, the Bills' record is wild. Oh my gosh. After this game, I kick the Patriots out of the Super Bowl. Let's go. Give me a second, guys.
Okay, your nose keep running and the money keep coming. Hey, I'ma keep ballin'. Hey, rock a park spallin'. Hey, carefree, I've been living carefree. So much in the air, we can barely even.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a
Jets
victory
going to the
for his
playoff?
team? It's
Oh, I have
the
to play the
Dolphins going up against the Bills.
me and bro.
So let's call this Week 16 matchup. Let's hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the next.
I remember the Bills beat us one time. This is like a difference thing. Hey Parker, come out here. Oh yeah, Parker, you stay on the bench.
They come out with one back.
Dang it,
and
it's
three
cold.
tight ends.
And
Dancing to his
it's
left.
cold.
Oh, he's going to take a shot
Look at
right
the
away.
blowing out air.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way
Wait
in
for
a
Miami touchdown.
Jarvis Landry, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead.
What is
Well, that's
it
how
on?
they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Wasn't at all.
Week 16. Been going from a
The
good
Dolphins
season.
offense now heads back on the field.
Cleveland 3-11.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man.
Run, Landry, run.
Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. Yeah.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Throw that.
Time to his
Throw
left.
that. Throw that. Throw that. Throw
He's
that.
got it
Touchdown.
at the
Touchdown.
15.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run. He's
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you.
Week 16, it has to be a blowout for week 17. It has to be a blowout.
Unit now, they get set to take over. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He'll look to throw.
Oh,
He's going to take
Steelers.
Shot here.
And
it's caught inside the 25.
Touchdown!
Miami touchdown. Jarvis
90
Landry
passing
with
yard.
an unbelievable 5th touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense...
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
But
the spin.
Get you.
Quite
Oh,
get there. Tackled
good
down
job,
at
though.
the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left.
Touchdown!
It'll be a pickup of
Oh,
only a
come
yard, and that'll
on.
make it 2nd and goal.
Wait, is this a
Well, he
yard?
did
That's a
nice job keeping
touchdown.
his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Touchdown!
And it's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry joining only Gale Sayers' men with a 6-touchdown performance in a single game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just...
He lost track.
And out come the Dolphins now. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they'll play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's caught inside the 20. And he
come
is
on.
down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there just before halftime. 63 yards.
$63 yards. Come on. We need heavy. Barney.
A little 3-6, and he will take it in for a Dolphins. Jay Ajayi in the final seconds of the first half, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the... A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends, being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry setting the NFL mark with his 7th touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go.
And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play for Miami. 61 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I have 0 interceptions. I never threw an interception.
Had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of
those
guys did not play offense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ron.
As soon as I say that, it happened. My first ever interception.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment?
Come on! They still won't catch up, though. They won't catch up.
So now here come the Dolphins. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be. Because
touchdown, Dolphins!
And they are going to score.
Close my eyes. What the heck?
Touchdown as they just add to their totals. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or
touchdown,
the other thing that always hits
Dolphins!
me is, are they worried about playoff positioning?
I just can't lose the playoffs. How good I've been doing.
Now heads back on the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic.
Oh, wow, that's not a touchdown.
Road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script.
Hey, I have an omelet.
Nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep, got a man.
If he didn't get on his back, he wouldn't have made the touchdown. If he didn't even get on his back, he wouldn't have made the touchdown.
And the
Bang,
Dolphins
bang.
are able to grow their lead.
He pushed him
And
in.
that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a
45th catch.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't, because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the...
Oh my God, it's 17-41.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing win. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly did, and it's probably a capper to everything that was said during the week.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal...
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do in this situation. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
4th down.
They'll set up a throw and give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think.
We only have one. He said everybody scoot up. Heavy.
This will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And now we've hit that
89, 90 points. 90.
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
He have an open auto, yeah. He have an open auto that we'll take care of.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
We beat them, we go to the playoffs. They don't. Now that's what we want. Lose, don't go to the playoffs. That's what we don't want. They're gonna be coming at us hard this time. They're gonna be coming at us hard this time. 85 overall. Tom Brady's a 92. I'm screwed. I'm only at 85 overall.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The
Week
hate that runs
17.
deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a victory for his team? It's the Patriots going up against the Dolphins. So for the call of this week's 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA's.
Okay, thank God. We get the ball first. Okay, at least I get the ball first. That's good.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out. He's got a man complete. And he takes
oh, rushing me intense.
into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Way to go, D. Way to go.
First down.
Way to go.
He's going to go up top again.
Let's go.
Take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
That's what I like to see.
Jarvis Landry.
That's what I like. That's what I like, Jarvis Landry. That's what I like. That's what I like, bro. Just don't let him score, defense. Thank you, defense. Don't let him score. That's good.
Now they get set to take over.
I'm shaking right now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left.
Oh, he
couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Darn! Come on, I got the arm, I got the arm. Oh, no.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Oh, I'm shaking. Don't make a touchdown. No! We could have been in the lead by 2.
To take over here, and following the interception.
No more shenanigans. Come on, let's make some touchdowns here.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And he will go down.
Oh, I'm messing up.
Tried to get away, but could not.
I'm messing up.
Sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
I'm messing
It was somebody
up.
like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
This is a Ajayi. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't think about bad things right now. Think about good things. Think about good things. Come on, Jarvis Landry. Thank you. That's what we needed right there. That's what we needed.
Jarvis Landry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Oh, help me, help me, help me. Yes, we gotta stop. Every time we get a stop, we need to make a touchdown.
He'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it pops
Come on,
free.
don't try to catch with one hand.
The ball loose and brings up second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
Don't shake the defense up. That's what you need to do. Shake that defense up.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
You know what to do? Scramble.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes.
Once I keep doing it, they're not gonna guard it. They're gonna guard that.
Now it looks like they're gonna be in the hurry.
There we go.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left. He's got it.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
No both of you, please, please, no both of you.
First half touchdowns, and the Dolphins head on to their lead.
Please, no both of you. Oh, thank God it wasn't overturned.
And the Dolphins offense now ready the field.
Wait, will they guard it? Yup, they're gonna guard it. Now when they guard it, I go for scramble.
And he'll be brought down.
That's my plan.
40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
And then they think I'm gonna go in there, so they cover that instead of that.
But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one.
See? I'm so smart.
And got away.
He's gonna go for a big play now. This is
Whoa!
15. A big play there just before halftime.
52 yards, one hand.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. This will be caught at about the 5. 5 yards on the catch.
Trey Parker hasn't been helping me at all.
Defenses, when they see slant routes thrown, is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Kick these guys out of the playoffs. Kick them out of the playoffs. We need a blowout. But Tom Brady knows how to do some comebacks, so we better watch our step.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
38.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Holy! Get the ball!
They juked him.
Okay. Oh, I never had that happen.
Get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
At least they got us a 2nd and 3.
Execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
Oh no!
Moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Just a 1-yard pickup.
Thank God he got the ball.
Bring up a 3rd down.
Can't mess up.
Now hold everything here. We're gonna get a timeout by the offense.
Can't mess up. It's 4th quarter, basically. Yeah, kind of.
Respective sidelines.
In 3 seconds, it'll be 4th quarter.
Now it's a jive.
Thanks for the blocks. That's what I really
get into the ground at the 37. 1 quarter remains here.
Okay.
Back now in Miami.
Last day of the regular season.
Begin quarter number 4. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Touchdown, Miami!
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route just to go. He wins.
Touchdown, Miami! Woo! It's going to be a celebration. Oh no! Oh, I'm shaking. Look at the score.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Throw it! Touchdown, Miami!
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
It's a blowout. I thought it had to be a blowout for week 17.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left.
He throws it.
He'll let it go.
And Landry
deep left side.
catches it.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Dolphins. 59 yards. So deja vu all over again. Another good week. And sometimes maybe, because the defense doesn't look that bad, maybe this is just good. And give them another 6. It's safe to say that this game is pretty much... And the Dolphins getting set to go.
Can't make this comeback.
Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have 1 timeout.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that...
Yes! I feel bad for Tom Brady.
Did you trust the forecast? One of those guys is skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
Woo! Better than Tom Brady.
Okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because you know open air booth.
GG! Carolina Panthers, you let them score with 7 seconds.
Let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years.
Who are we playing?
So for Miami, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New England,
oh, we got a bye week?
The loss here was a splendid...
End of their career. Woo! We got the end of their career. Let's go. The roof on fire. Set 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 the roof on fire.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
If I'm not mistaken, home team made it. 2 threes on my feet, then I pump fake. Baby girl, grab the quick, kiss it, sway, leave, Mr. Couldn't took it quick. Hottest on the planet, got the place lit up. Fly, got expensive taste, sight into. We ain't on the same team, cheer up. But that make sit up. I ain't come to blend in, boy, I stand out. Money talks, you just popping off at the mouth. If I'm the topic, then the conversation heated. Right trim, getting booked up in every city. Splash her with cash, had to spaz on the waiter. She messed up my order 3 times in a row. I'm good on gas, I just filled up my tank. Now let's fill up her head and let's see if she goes. We set the roof on fire. 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 We set the roof on fire.
10 weeks until the draft. 4 weeks until the Super Bowl. Think he plays Green Bay?
Your week by installing your game plan.
What? I play New England again. I don't know. What? Oh, it's divisional playoffs. What the heck?
I'm $1 million player, baby. Nothing's at my reach. I'm $1 million like I hit the lottery. Splash her with cash, had to spaz on the way till she messed up my order 3 times in a row. I'm good on gas, I just filled up my tank. Now let's fill up her head and let's see if she goes.
The roof on fire. We set the roof on fire. Roof on fire. Set the roof on fire. Roof on fire. Set the roof on fire. Set the roof on fire. Oh, the playoffs!
I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the
Dang.
NFL on EA Sports. Here in the divisional round, the pressure gets dialed up several more notches. Some players rise to the occasion, some can't handle the heat. We'll see who shines in the spotlight and gets his team to the conference title game.
Okay.
Patriots going up against the Dolphins.
We play them again because it's the divisional round.
Kickoff approaching.
It's the divisional round now. Oh, help me.
Larry, we come to you from...
They're gonna play way harder. If I mess up, we're screwed. We just need our smartness to do something good. Yes, Leon. They know from last game. They know from last game. They know from last game. But they know I can scramble. They know I can scramble.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Okay, we're going good. We're going good so far. Going good so far. Defense got to do something. Defense, you got to do something.
They'll try and start.
Can't let him get away with it.
Escaping the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 15 yards there on the
They don't want me to get 32 yards.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go.
Catch
deep
it.
inside.
Thank you.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Okay, thank you. Can't mess up.
Into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
This is probably all we'll do. All we'll do this game. We got to stop. That's good.
Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They'll look to throw here on first down. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep.
Run. Thank you. Oh,
Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry.
He said he wanted this. What? Yeah, I know.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left.
Run. Thank you.
Touchdown, Miami. Jarvis Landry on his way to a...
Skip all that chit-chat. Let's go.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Back to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left. It'll be a gain of 4.
They can see I can scramble. When I don't throw it, I just scramble. And they can't guard it, basically.
They'll look to throw here. Going deep here for Landry. And incomplete there. Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the
can't have no third downs.
The first here on third after that incompletion. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let
catch that, Jarvis Landry, please. Thank you.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 70 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, that... come the Dolphins now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry as the... take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the...
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Cameron, left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he will take it in. It's a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Cameron. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry. So now here come the Dolphins. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let it go again. And got his man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
We have never been in this spot before.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Surveying the field. He's going to take another shot here. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short. And
oh, thank God.
Way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw.
He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go. And this is caught. A big play that time for the Dolphins. 47 yards. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive.
Come on, Parker.
Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
This could very well be 4 down
Create some space,
territory,
Walker.
but right now we focus on third and goal from the 1.
Create some big blocks. Come on.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And a long...
Come on. Okay, we win.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Somebody.
off your week by installing your game plan. Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. A berth to the Super Bowl at stake here in the Conference Championship. What more needs to be said? No doubt one of these players will leave the field a hero with his focus squarely on winning that Super Bowl trophy. It's the Chargers going up against the Dolphins. With that, let's go down to Miami. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the San Diego Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be Conference Championship. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry taking it in. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. Right through him.
Boom, bam, biff.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. They come out with one back and three tight ends. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 2 catch. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry saving. Comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man. It's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. And out come the Dolphins now. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a second down. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry as the first half is winding. Back to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Forced out to his left. And he's got some space here. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. So, and Larry... They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. Being chased out left. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 75 yards. And the... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got time. He's going to go up top again. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 91. Looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they? They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Show me what you like. Hey, I put money, I can match it for ya. I'm in this all white fit, looking like a brick and all them zippers on a jacket on ya. He got a thing for a Latin. He wanna hear a little Spanish in it? I told him it ain't practice it. I'm about to fill you up with Spanish. Walk up with the click and I ain't looking like the side in this. I'm the opposite cause I'm the main event in boxing and it has the time been ticking. I've been out here playing my position. I'm about to get it now. Ain't no one about to block my hit cause someday
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
but not tonight though. Hey, I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's this appealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I'll get you in your feelings. Tell your boys that you gon' meet them later on. Both of us are so taxi, leave the meter on. First time you out in Cali, never tried no strong, so you gon' have some stories to tell when you take it back home and tell them one time, Snowy always showed you what it's like. Leave you sleepy like the call the umpire. Get you out and get you rolling, get you gotta go. I got a flight up in the morning on someday, someone tell me I'm somewhere doing alright. Somewhere I'll find out someone is away that one day.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The big game is here, and what a special moment for this guy. Doing what so many never get a chance to do in their career. Play quarterback in the Super Bowl. It's the Dolphins going up against the Eagles. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there right off the bat. 58 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge, huge play. And when you have a free safety who can run like that, you've got to turn him loose.
Trying to finish off this opening drive. From the 3, this is 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Cameron from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass. First down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
So 1 quarter down here in Super Bowl 51. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. They'll look to throw here. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to force it into his receiver, Landry, and the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field.
And this is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll set up a throw, eluding the pressure right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up 1st and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw here. Dancing, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
So now here come the Dolphins. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. And this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down and goal. The offense. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Jay Ajayi taking it in. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now when we see people...
They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 75 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Steps away to his left. That's caught at the 1. And he is not going to get in. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
As a general rule, when you...
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up? And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different from driving on those paved roads.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Now back to throw. Got a man, it's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it's second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. And this looks to probably be the final play. They go play action here on first down. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the... Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft when you're ready.
The Browns are now on the clock. Our very own Adam Schefter has more to say about this pick.
It's no surprise seeing him get drafted at this point, considering he was one of the hottest running backs in college this year. When's the last time he rushed for less than 100 yards in a game? If you check, it was actually 2 seasons ago, and that was due to a minor injury. The guy's a threat to take it to the house every time he touches the ball. And if he gets by that first tackle, watch out, because it's daylight from there on. As long as he can quickly adjust to the speed of the NFL, he has the potential to be a great back for this team.
The 49ers are now on the clock. Let's go to Adam now, who's got more on the 49ers' latest pick.
If you go back and watch his pro day workout, you'll see this guy was a beast. One NFL defensive line coach put him through a brutal series of drills, and he came out of each one hungry for more. Matt Miller watched him on the sidelines and noticed he never took a knee, never got water, was always quick back to the line for another round. I spoke with the coach who ran his drills, and even he came away very impressed. It was his goal to find the kid's breaking point, but it never made an appearance. He's got a motor I can see causing fits for any offensive line. With this pick, their defensive line just got a much-needed injection of energy and attitude.
Maybe you should bring a friend along, yeah. Now, I got paper and I ain't gonna chase you, baby. I'm gonna take you down. Now, come on, shake it, baby. Turn
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
I'm like, oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Who's on with me? Who's on with me?
The Buccaneers have made their selection. What can we tell you about him? That's why we have Adam Schefter.
A veritable interception machine, he holds his college's single-game record for interceptions in a game, snagging 3. Scouts pointed to an almost 6th sense when the ball was in the air, and Matt Miller had him ranked as the top defensive back in the draft in his final mock. True lockdown defensive backs are few and far between, and this is a pick that should solidify this team's pass defense for years to come. It'll be very interesting to see if opposing offenses go right after him, and how if he shows any rust after being avoided for much of his final year in college.
The Cardinals are now on the clock. Cardinals are...
There have been plenty of incredible moments in college football history, but rarely do you see a game end in a safety. Late in the fourth quarter, his team was down, and its opponent was trying to run out the clock. However, he came hard off the snap, demolished 2 blockers, and crashed down on the quarterback before he even had time to... all. That's soaring. His raw strength alone was enough for this team to take a chance on him, and we'll see if he can develop into a dominant defensive lineman.
The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock.
It's in my bones, it's in my soul. You're never gonna break me down, oh no. I've got gold running through my veins. One shot to the heart, no I won't drop. You're never gonna slow me down. I've got the energy of a...
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Jaguars have made their pick. Adam, what can you tell us about them?
There are some experts